Hello, hello. This is Strategic Change Guide podcast, and it's Motivational Monday by Tim and Lucy.
Yes.
Yes, he has to say something.
Yes, we're having a magnificent day here, and I wish you could be here with us.
Yes, because we have this nice apartment on one of the top floors, and the views are just amazing in the daytime and nighttime. It's just sometimes at night I just walk through the living room, stop by the patio and look at those lights because it's just so good.
Yes. Are you feeling blessed? Because right now we can look at we have a large condo with a magnificent view over the city. And we love it at nighttime because we can look in one end of the condo and see the lights from the other side and look out this other direction and see the lights as well. Today is a warm day. I'm working out on the patio, and it's beautiful to see people walking around with their mask on and so on, and it's just nice to have some of the fresh air. And Lucy's working in her office as well.
And we have two huge patios, and each of those actually can be as a separate office with a glass door.
Yes.
Which is just amazing, and just looking at all of this every single day, it's amazing. And there is always tons of amazing things around you to be grateful for, and we want you to look at that and be grateful. So,
are you thinking about it right now? I'm sure that with the pandemic, you've thought about how can you make more money for your family. Some of my customers, the people I've spoken with on LinkedIn and through our consulting and all, told me that they've been laid off or fired, if you will, from their companies through Zoom conferences. Some have just been sent home and received a letter. Some people have lost their jobs, and a lot of the jobs aren't going to return. But even if the jobs did return, what would that mean? It means that the way you managed people, the way you led people, the way you managed yourself, even doing things with your family, everything has changed. The airline industry, none of it will be the same ever again. Don't be so depressed about that, okay? It's good that it's not. It's good. But what can you do about taking a passion or a hobby or something you don't like and making it better for a few other people so you can create a business at home right now and turn your passion into profits? What can you do? Now, maybe you already tried to do this before and things didn't work out. But now is the time that you've got to make it work out, because the only person you can really be dependent upon is yourself, your family, your significant other.
And it's very important when you start some business and side hustle or whatever it is one of the most important things actually is to enjoy what you're doing, love what you're doing. As it was often said, if you love your job, you will not be working an hour in a day.
Yes.
Because you will simply be enjoying. And I've seen many times where people trying to start a freelance career is very popular right now, all the virtual assistants and all that stuff. And they run long hours for under the low rate at the beginning sometimes. And they just get exhausted and they just stop because that's not what they like doing. And I've seen people paying huge money for the training to be a successful coach and then finishing that program and doing nothing because they just don't like doing it. And I want you to think exactly about what you want to do, what you enjoy doing. I know what I enjoy doing, and that's why I'm still doing it, even if we have other direction of our business which is running well, and I don't have to keep doing what I'm doing with strategy direction. But still, even now, I sometimes take clients from freelance platforms simply because it's the way to find new clients, new startups, and help them grow from the ground up with marketing strategy, with research, and just love doing that. And that's why I keep doing it, because I like it. And I want you to think about what you like doing and how you want to convert it into business. Maybe you're already working as a freelancer for long hours or short hours or whatever it is, and you're trying to make it up, or you lost contract or not. And you're trying to think about raising an hourly rate, but not necessarily this will make you happy. You're looking for ways. So I want you just not take step back in time, but take step back mentally into thinking and look around and look at what you're doing and what part of it you actually enjoy and how you can develop in exactly this tiny direction and still be making money. If you're a virtual assistant and you're not enjoying it, and even if you raise your rate, I've seen US VAs are charging sometimes $60 per hour. If you're not enjoying it, it won't help you.
That's correct. And when we talk about finding your passion, it doesn't matter if you're trying to build snowshoes and you enjoy hiking in the winter. Well, go out there and find a design on some snowshoes and find a way to tweak it, make it better somehow. But don't expect all these things you're going to do where money just comes in falling in your lap automatically like a lot of the YouTube videos tell you these days. It doesn't work that way, not for something that's going to be somewhat sustainable. Because I say somewhat because no longer is anything sustainable. You're going to have to be just like the founder of the company you used to work for. You're going to have to find a way to dream it. You're going to have to find a way to have someone help you design it and do all these things now. And doing it all doesn't require having employees. Just forget about having employees. We're talking about freelancing now, where you can hire someone to do something on a limited basis, and you only contact them, have them work for you when you have a contract, and also when you have the money. What I mean by that now is that you have talented people out there that are designers and all that are sitting at home or working a full-time job that can do something for you that doesn't require very much. Now, Lucy found a way to write books, and she's written 6 books now. Together, we've written about 2 books together. I've written one alone, and I wrote a children's book during the pandemic because it's something I always wanted to do. So if you find something you want to do, decide how you're going to sell the product. Don't wait for people to come to you. You go to them and make them feel as if they came to you. That's what we want you to do.
Now, initially, I didn't see myself as a writer or full-time career as a writer, and I still don't, because to me it's just additional thing that I really enjoy doing. And actually, when I was signing the contract for the first book, I didn't even have a goal, but then I was just Googling something, doing some research, and I came across that publisher, and I thought, that might be pretty cool to get a published book. And I got a couple ideas what I can write about. I contact publisher and I signed the contract over the same months. That was huge to me. Back then it was like, whoa, seriously, book in English is not my native language.
Right.
That was a lot. And then when I finished the first book, it wasn't easy to write it. Let me tell you, it wasn't easy at all. Not just because it's not my native language, but because I never did it before. Mm-hmm. I didn't get any extra training for that. I just got 3 months to complete the contract. But I did, and I really loved the process, how you convert this idea and you structure the book, and then you open in the subject and you provide all the practical tools and everything. I love that. And since then, I just enjoy writing books. And the second thing that makes me really enjoy this part of our business is, if you wish, and it's actually a big part of my life right now, the second part is when you get on the royalties check, without doing any extra work daily.
That's right.
That's pretty cool stuff too.
Now, don't misunderstand what Lucy just said without doing any additional work today. She already laid the groundwork. And she did the editing, she did all kinds of things for her book and for her ideas. She created the website, she created a blog, sent out emails, met the right connections on LinkedIn, all these things. She exposed herself out there to do it. And that's what you got to do. Don't join those gooky programs you see on YouTube and all, where someone's telling you that you're going to get a handful of checks in your hands by just sending something in to them. Do not believe that. Don't waste your time. This is not a world where you get something for nothing. The law does not work that way.
Yes, every book needs an update every 2 or 3 years for the second, third edition. because you updated the relevance and you update the data and everything, but also you will need to work on your personal marketing. You need to market yourself. So it's not like you're doing nothing, as Jim said, right? But anyway, it is that something that I find that I enjoy, in addition to the strategy and working with startups, which many people hate even hearing the word startup. I love it, and I will keep doing it. And I want you to step back and think, look around and think, what are you doing right now that you are enjoying? What you always wanted to do, and how you can try to monetize it. Because whatever you do, if it's just a hobby and you can afford just to have a hobby and not to think about making money, fine, if it works for you. But if you're looking for ways of making money, please think what you enjoy and how you can do it. And if you need help, you know how to reach us.
How do they reach us, Lucy?
They can email us, lucy@woodskovalovagroup.com or jim@woodskovalovagroup.com.
And if you can't wait to do that, you can call us where?
I don't recall the phone number.
Not a problem at all. I made it hard for you to find. 720-923-1644. We operate Woods Kovalova Group, a management consulting company. And we also have a new business we created, Jim and Lucy Woods, where we give people advice on building a business, also some personal and professional coaching.
Exactly. So we want you to check our website and please check our Patreon program and support our podcast so we can deliver more free hours to people who really need our help right now. Here for you. See you next Monday.